Welcome to the Aspen 1 Hour Football Show. I'm Andy Hawley alongside David Rice. I can't believe we're week 6 already, and we've got some teams that are undefeated. We've got some 4-1 teams. I like where we're sitting locally.
Yeah, we've got quite a few teams really good this season in the area. A few undefeated teams, some teams 4-1. We're going to talk about it throughout the show, but a lot to get to with some of these undefeated teams. How many of them will still be there after this week?
Yeah, and we have some 4-1 matchups that we're going to talk about as well. All that and more. We'll be right back with the highlights here on the Aspen 1 Hour Football Show.
Here's what I can tell you about John. If you like it warm in the winter and cool in the summer, he's your guy.
Thanks, Mike.
Just going through John's workload today. Air system not blowing.
Typical.
System tune-up.
No problem.
Funny smell coming from vents.
Don't even ask. Found the problem.
Many problems, one solution. For service you can trust, call the pros at 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning. So who's your guy?
MVP Sports has been providing the Jackson area with the finest custom apparel and select promotional items since 2006. We can take your corporate event, Employee Appreciation Day, or golf outing to the next level with expertly crafted shirts, hats, jackets, coolers, and even golf bags. As always, you can count on MVP for all your sports and school apparel too. No matter what your needs, MVP Sports has the equipment, knowledge, and expertise to make sure every order comes out just right. Whether it's embroidery or screen print, with outstanding customer service and design services, we make outfitting your crew or team a breeze. Stop in today and let's turn your ideas into reality. MVP Sports Store, 5000 Ann Arbor Road in Jackson.
Lester Brothers has been performing driveway installations for over 30 years. Crushed asphalt is one of our most popular driveway gravels and an overall Lester Brothers favorite. When spread properly, it can last for many years. It's 100% recycled, environmentally friendly, quarter of the cost of hot asphalt, dust-free, and ready for immediate use after construction. Contact Lester Brothers today for a free timely estimate for your future crushed asphalt driveway or parking lot.
Within the folds of your life, you find the passion and drive to keep pushing forward. Growth comes from continually moving ahead in every stage of life. Count on County National Bank to help with seamless financial solutions. We can act quickly and accommodate your needs, whatever life brings your way. Our local bankers understand our community and your goals.
Let's work together.
Learn more about our personalized banking services at cnbb.bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Aspen 1 Hour Football Show. Let's take a look at the Week 5 highlights.
Williams again. This is room. 40, 30. That boy gone. Touchdown Titans. Just like that, Lumen, Christi, and Cadell Williams get on the scoreboard, pick up that important first 6 points of the game. And Williams, even if he hits his man in the back and still bounces outside and just has wheels and speed to get to the end zone.
Cadell Williams, 53-yard touchdown run. You talked about who he hit in the back. That was Andrew Salazar making a great block there, pulling out.
With their legs out of the backfield. Here's Borges. And just like that, turns the corner, and he will be just short of Lumen Christi's offense coming back on the football field. Borges steps up in the pocket, falls forward, and he is going to, if he's not there, he is going to be awfully, awfully close because he fell on top of a Lumen Christi defense. Not just scheduling and handling all these things, but wow. Great move, Krawczak. And Krawczak in motion. Borges is going to keep it himself. He's got a hole up the middle. Boy, that tackle was key for Lumen Christi. Josh Dumont makes the... Here we go. Boy. Oh, and I'll tell you, that is a huge stop for Lumen Christi and a missed opportunity for Divine Child because, man, that first down was right there for the taking, and literally one step changes that play. Probably will roll. Quick swing pass, you gotta love that. Isaac Rayberg, and he's got a big first down, and nobody saw it coming.
And that's just
Rayberg in motion. Crowley, he'll roll. Looking for King. Oh boy! King with the reception. And Josh, I'll tell you what, Keegan Tripp
Hears it and gets a Minuteman first down on a big 4th and 14 play.
Williams will not be stopped. And they will signal touchdown. He's right there at the goal line, and Lumen Christi up 13-0 with that second score, a 10-yard run for Cadell. Here's Cadell Williams, another big run. The 20, 10, touchdown, Lumen Christi.
34-yard touchdown run. Cadell Williams, his 4th of the night, 12th of the season. Big-time explosive play. We've seen a few of them from him tonight, and that drive getting capped off by the Cadell Williams 34-yard touchdown run.
This tight team. Right up the middle again. Rumbling forward. Rayberg rumbles for a score. Touchdown, Titans.
18-yard touchdown run there by Isaac Rayberg. First Titan to score that is not named Cadell Williams, and Rayberg does a tremendous job there. Great run. 18.
Works again. Here we go, looking for Young, and Young that time. He's gonna go up and get it. I don't know, I think they're gonna call it a catch. So you gotta watch that pressure backside. This one thrown up and
out of bounds. Yeah, let the ball be turned over to Lumen Christi here with 2:06 left in the 4th quarter. Chance to.
As the clock ticks down, this is another Lumen Christi victory, 35-7 over the visiting Divine Child Falcons.
Myers takes the snap on 3rd and 3. He'll throw to almost the end zone. It's caught. He'll get down at the 1. That's number 18, Ben Parrott. Colts told us to watch out for him.
Yeah, those two, Parrott and Meyer, they're going to be a deadly combo, moving through the rest of the season.
Man in motion, he'll give it to Williams, and Mitchell Williams is in the end zone. Touchdown, Western Panthers.
One of those nobody touched him going in. He had it all day.
8:47 to play in our opening quarter. A 3-yard touchdown run up the middle in this big package for the Panthers. And Mitchell Williams gives them the first points of the night. Great start for Western, getting the advantage on the good field position too after the botched punt by Northwest. Here we go, 3rd and 8. Christi will roll to his left. Pressure coming. He throws. It is caught.
Wow.
Nice catch.
Beautiful catch.
That's number 5, Jacob Cole. And that's a Minuteman first down for the Mounties. Myers will take the snap. They'll fake the run, and it's caught wide open. He's got some room down the sideline, and he will not get there, but down at the 10. An incredible Minuteman first down. Gibson French with the reception.
That he read Myers and Gibson French's timing was perfect. French turned around, saw the ball come in, over the shoulder catch, and he had open field that he was just looking for the whole time.
Gibson French with a great catch. 1st and goal from the 10.
This is a very interesting call. I mean, clearly worked out the first time.
He'll pitch Trudell on the right. He'll break back inside, and he dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Empty backfield here for Northwest.
They're going to go for it. It's caught by Simpkins.
No one there.
He's got room in the end zone. Charles Simpkins on 4th and 4, touchdown, Northwest.
That credit to Kirshner there. He had 3 guys in his face, so much pressure. He stayed calm, fired the ball off. Nobody was there to touch. Who was that? Simpkins.
Triple team pressure right in the face of Gabe Kirshner. Still was able to make the throw. Simpkins was wide open. And that gives Northwest their first points on the night. Big man in motion. Myers on 3rd and 2 will take the snap, a handoff to Trudell up the middle. He'll get a first down and a lot more. He's got the end zone. Touchdown, Western. 19 yards out. Alex Trudell, his 2nd score of the game.
Good run. Good run right there.
Great run. He's one of those, man, he's going to give some defenses some trouble here in the playoffs coming up. Runs up, change that narrative.
There's a handoff on the left side, wide open. Gibson French, touchdown, Western. That'll expand the lead.
So Speaking of, small boutique, customized experience solutions, that's really what separates us when you think about.
Yeah. Should be Western ball.
Yeah.
Christian will throw deep under pressure, and what a catch!
Was he in? Oh, they're calling it. He's in.
He's in bounds, and a nice grab. Charles Simpkins, the senior, big Minuteman sewer and drain, first down.
Another name that, we're just finding ourselves saying a lot more tonight.
From the Western 25-yard line.
From the Western 25. First and 10 from the 18, Myers. He's going to roll to his left. He's going to keep it himself. He's got some room, and the quarterback keeper will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Western.
That play was set up by big number 20, Brody Vedetto. Last time I was here, he played more of a what am I trying to say? He caught more balls than he did, blocking. Here, goes into motion, goes to that strong side. Quarterback follows him right up there. Boom, touchdown. Looks like Western's in victory formation. Just gonna take knee, let the clock run out.
That is
good show of respect. Good show of respect.
That's gonna do it. Final score: Western wins big on homecoming night against their rival, 47-6.
Those are the highlights. Let's start with Western. Just continues to roll. Are they for real?
I think so. 47-6. That's, I would say, pretty convincing. It's against your rival. It's on homecoming night. Not much better you can ask for if you're Western. Reed Myers, the quarterback, 148 yards, pass and a rushing touchdown. Gibson French, 2 interceptions for Western and a pick 6. Just overall a great performance for Western.
Yeah, Western, they just continue to beat who's on the schedule. Do you see a blemish coming up anywhere on their record?
No, I don't. And the last time they played Harper Creek is when they won the district trophy last year. So this might bring some, I'd say, bad flashbacks if you're Harper Creek. But for Western, you got to feel pretty good for the rest of the schedule.
Lumen hosted Dearborn Divine Child, and it was a rough game for Divine Child. They hung around a little bit, and then late, Lumen Christi, they just ran away with it.
Yeah, it was a good game going into the fourth quarter, right? And then Cadale Williams, which we'll get to later in the show, he just took off in the fourth quarter, had a usual Cadale Williams performance, 4 touchdowns, and a great win for Lumen Christi. 400th win for Coach Herb Brogan, just legendary, just the third coach here in Michigan to do that. And Andy, I know you played for Coach Brogan, just legendary. It's all I could say.
Yeah, crazy accomplishment, and Coach Brogan would definitely say it's a school record, a team record, and there's been a lot of coaches that have helped out with a lot of those wins. But yeah, 400, amazing, third all time. So congratulations to Coach Brogan. I want to ask you what you thought of Napoleon's win over Grass Lake. I like Napoleon a little bit better now after this win.
Going into that game, I picked Grass Lake. Me and Josh talked about it last week. I went to Grass Lake. Josh did.
Homers.
That probably figured into me circling them. I was confident in either team I could have picked, and Napoleon kept it on the ground the whole game. Running back Mason Roth had 3 touchdowns. Grant Bradley had a rushing touchdown. 200 rushing yards as the quarterback. You don't see that very often. So great win for Napoleon. Both undefeated teams coming into it. And Grass Lake, they're still a great football team regardless.
Yeah, so we've got a few teams that are undefeated, right? We've got Lumen Christi, Western, Napoleon, Addison. And Addison, and then we've got some 4-1 teams that includes Jackson High and Michigan Center and Grass Lake and Addison. We've got some really good teams in the area. What do you see from this group?
Well, Center had a nice win over East Jackson on their homecoming last week, 48-14. Columbia got a nice win, talking about them over Quincy. Columbia 3-2 now. So shout out to Dylan Zaborowski and Columbia Central. Hanover picked up their first win. There's still 3 out of the 4 new Cascades teams who haven't got a win yet. We'll get to that in the picks coming up, but a lot of great teams playing great football.
Yeah, and I think we're going to have maybe the potential for a couple teams to make deep runs. Obviously, Lumen Christi predicted to go to Ford Field, but also excited to see what Western or Jackson can do. They'll probably have to play each other at some point, but excited for that matchup maybe.
Yeah, a couple of the teams in the area, just because of how it lines up. You know, Napoleon, just the way the map was in the playoffs last year, they played Lumen all the way in the semifinal. I don't see that happening again this year as far as geographically, but a couple of the area teams will face off against each other in the playoffs.
Yeah, and that's going to be here right before we know it. It's coming 3 weeks away. So we'll be right back. We're going to have our game picks. We're going to pick the winners of this week's games. We'll be right back after this.
You never think about a good tow truck service until you really need one. Jimmy's Towing and Auto Repair in Jackson will be there for you in a flash. Our technologically advanced GPS software enables us to pinpoint your location and dispatch the closest truck to assist you in no time. Jimmy's has the largest towing and rescue truck fleet in the area, and we have the right equipment for any towing need. When you need help in a flash, call Jimmy's. Jimmy's Towing and Repair in Jackson.
The PIC Center is an independent practice that has provided care to the Jackson area for over 25 years. Doctors O'Neill and Cack supervise antibiotic infusions, as well as those for many other conditions, such as inflammatory bowel, joint, and lung disease, anemia, and multiple sclerosis. Our modern facility is open 7 days a week, and the infusion staff will make you feel right at home. Let your doctor know you have a choice where you receive your next infusion. Remember, when you've picked us, you've picked the best.
At Consumers Energy, we believe change is empowering, powering both your home and your business. Change is progress, with a modernized grid that can detect outages and restore power within seconds. Change is reliable. We're talking preventing over 35,000 outages last year reliable. And change is enduring, like our dedication to keep your power running, just as it should. Consumers Energy, a force for you, a force of change.
When you need metal, and you need it now, Alro Metals Outlet is here for you. When your back is against the wall, our vast inventory of aluminum, steel, plastics, and more will help you get the job done. Whether you're a professional or do-it-yourselfer, our retail stores are your one-stop shop for metals. You select it, we cut to length, and shear to size. Right here, right now. Because when you need metal, Alro Metals Outlet has your back.
Welcome back to the show. It's time now for our game picks, and this is my favorite part of the show because I love to pick winners of local high school games, and I tend to lean toward the homer side of picks too. So I'm not always the best game picker. I'll get things started. Concord at Gobles. Gobles has an old-fashioned sense of community that reminds visitors of the way things ought to be. Well, guess what? Concord knows the way things ought to be as well. I like Concord by 12 scores.
Yeah, Concord's playing great right now. I'm going to take Yellow Jackets on the road at Gobles. Manchester at East Jackson. You know, Manchester 2 weeks ago had the tough loss to Napoleon, got a big win last week, and they're going to continue to roll and play great football. They're going to beat East Jackson at their place.
I agree with you. I like Manchester moving to 5-1 on the year. Homer at Addison. Early in the show, I credited them with having 5 wins. They are just 4-1, correct?
No, they're 5-0.
Okay, they are 5-0. Okay, they're 5-0. I like them to go 6-0. Addison by 28.
Yep, Addison at home against Homer. Homer's one of those 3 out of the 4 teams new to the conference who have not picked up a win yet. They've really struggled this season. I'm going to take Addison, who plays tonight, actually Thursday.
That's right.
At Addison. Jonesville at Columbia. Jonesville, again, another one of those teams who hasn't picked up a win out of the new teams to the conference. Columbia is playing exceptional right now. They're coming in 2-3, but they look a lot better when some of those games, and they don't look like a 2-3 team. I'm going to take the Eagles at home.
Yeah, I like Columbia to get to 3-3 as well, and kind of propel them going forward toward the end of the year. Leslie at Napoleon. Napoleon is just too strong, and like I said, after that win against Grass Lake, I think there's even more confidence, and I like Napoleon huge in this game.
Yeah, we knew they were a great team coming into this. It was really, I talked about it in last week's picks. I could go either way between Napoleon and Grass Lake. They're even more legit now after they beat a good Grass Lake team. I'm going to take Napoleon at home against Leslie. Western at Harper Creek. Talked about them a few minutes ago. Western got a nice win over Northwest last week, and Harper Creek. Last time these two teams played, Western beat them in the playoffs. I'm going to take Western at Harper Creek.
I like Western. They continue to keep rolling and move to 6-0. And again, they're going to probably get some state recognition here pretty soon if they continue to remain undefeated. Ann Arbor, Gabriel Richard at Northwest. I want to pick Northwest in this game, and I think I'm going to. I like Northwest. I think they're going to score some points, and I think they're going to surprise some people in this game.
You know, they're going to score some points in this game. But Gabriel Richard's coming in 5-0. Northwest, they're at home. They've struggled most of the season, and Gabriel Richard is just going to be too much for the Mounties. So I'm going to take Gabriel Richard on the road at Mountie Stadium. Lumen Christi going to Detroit Loyola. That'll actually be played at Detroit Central. I'm going to take the Titans on the road.
I'm going to take the Titans as well, and I expect this to be kind of a low-scoring, maybe a boring type game, maybe 28-7, get home with the win, and continue to remain unbeaten. Jackson at Adrian. I like Jackson way too much in this matchup. They scored in the 60s last week. I think they score in the 60s again this week. Jackson High moves to 5-1 over Adrian.
Yeah, Jackson, they beat Ypsilanti Community 66-22 last week. You don't see that very often, right, when a team like Jackson puts up 66 points on offense. But that was against an Ypsilanti team who's really struggled. Adrian coming into this game, they had a tough loss last week. Otherwise, they've had a great season. This is going to be a great battle back and forth. But I'm going to take the Maples at home.
Really?
Adrian over Jackson.
I don't like that, David.
Well, it could go either way.
David also resides in Adrian, so he might have
holds close to the heart.
Okay,
then.
All right. Give me the last game. Give me the next game.
Michigan Center at Grass Lake. Michigan Center, they had the tough loss to Lumen week 1. They've won every game since then. They're playing great. Grass Lake, tough loss to Napoleon last week. This, again, one of those rivalry games, just like Napoleon, Grass Lake. I don't have anything circled on my sheet coming into the show. This is a pick that could go either way. It's tough. I'm going to go with the Cardinals at Grass Lake. I know another surprising pick. Me and Josh both went to Grass Lake. Thought it'd be a homer pick there. I'm going to take the Cardinals. They're going to continue to roll.
Both teams know this game is so important. Of course, for Michigan Center, they control their own destiny still because they have that matchup looming with Napoleon. I think Center gets the job done, and I think it's just a classic. I think it's going to be a shootout. Both teams in the 40s, but Michigan Center will get the win. Our live game, which I'm excited about, homecoming at Hanover-Horton, Reading at Hanover. Reading has no chance in this game for multiple reasons. The new JTV production truck trailer is going to be there.
Yep.
It's homecoming.
Yep.
And Reading's not playing well this year. So I like Hanover-Horton, and I think it's going to be a big, fun homecoming for the Comets.
Well, you know, I got to say both teams haven't played super great this season. Both teams coming in are 1-4. Hanover got their first win of the year last week. I like the Comets at home on homecoming, although it'll be a back-and-forth game. It'll be close. It'll be a fun one to watch, and we'll have that live on JTV. So I'm going to pick the Comets at home against Reading.
I like that. Never go against a team playing at home on homecoming. So we have a little bit more to get to. We have our player of the week, also our game broadcast schedule, and David's final thoughts. We'll have that right on the other side of this break.
The Chase is the hottest spot in Jackson. They're sure to have something for everyone. Large open dining spaces are available that are perfect for any team gathering, offering delicious handcrafted pizza, available in hand-tossed or thin crust, flavorful wings blasted with your favorite sauce, and Angus burgers that'll make any fan's mouth water. The Chase, the perfect place to spend the big game. Jackson Young Professionals are excited to introduce their new Emerging Technology and Arts Festival with a one-day preview event that will take place Saturday, October 14th, 3 to 11 p.m. in downtown Jackson. This free event features a variety of art installations and interactive experiences, a variety of live entertainment, and unique hands-on educational opportunities for students of all ages. Festival goers will also enjoy the usual staples, like local food trucks, and be able to enjoy local libations in the new downtown social district. ETA seeks to continue transforming our community into a hub for innovation and creative culture by creating elevated experiences, expanding artistic boundaries, and inspiring future innovators. Follow ETA Jackson on Facebook and Instagram for the most up-to-date info.
For over 35 years, Nostalgia Inc. has been Jackson's home for all things comics, graphic novels, and games. Whether it's Spider-Man, Batman, X-Men, The Walking Dead, or even Stranger Things and Star Wars, Nostalgia's friendly staff has decades of experience and can find the perfect gift for that fanatic in your life. With the largest selection and inventory of the latest comics, you're always sure to find something new and different at Nostalgia. Looking for something from years back? Our backstock selection can't be beat. And don't forget to ask about our subscription service so you never miss an issue. Into Magic the Gathering, D&D, Pokemon, or tabletops? We've got everything you could ever need. Whether you're starting a new hobby, a seasoned collector, or just shopping for that superhero in your life, Nostalgia Inc. is the place for you. Nostalgia Inc. on Mechanic Street in downtown Jackson.
Performance Automotive Northwest. We do way more than auto parts. We've got new lawn equipment from John Deere and Honda, chainsaws and trimmers from Steel and Husqvarna, 2 John Deere ready-to-mow mobile service trailers to make repairs quick and easy for you, and of course our bumper-to-bumper parts selection for almost every vehicle. We really do have it all. We'll even fill your propane. Performance Automotive Northwest, proud to be independent and locally owned for 35 years. Visit us today on Airport Road in Jackson.
When you have a sewer or drain issue, make the call to Minuteman Sewer and Drain. Sure, we all want to be the guy that can get under the sink and get the job done. Trust us, we know it's not for everyone. Call the experts at Minuteman Sewer and Drain for 24/7, 365 same-day emergency service. Let us be the ones to get under the sink. Let Minuteman Sewer and Drain take care of the clogs or debris and get you flowing back to normal. When you don't have time to waste, call Minuteman Sewer and Drain, 783-9952, or online at MinutemanSewer.com. Minuteman Sewer and Drain. We open drains others can't.
Welcome back to the Aspen 1 Hour Football Show. Andy Hawley alongside David Rice. It's time now for our Player of the Week, and he comes from Lumen Christi High School.
Yeah, this, again, I'd say a typical Cadell Williams performance, right? You just can't stop him. 214 yards, 4 touchdowns, all in the second half. It was a close game with Divine Child. Cadell Williams helped the Titans pull away. 214 yards, 4 touchdowns. Cadell Williams, our Willis and Macknick Player of the Week.
Yeah, for the Lumen Christi Titans, that'll be the last time you get to see them at home. They are on the road to Detroit twice, Traverse City, and Gaylord. So get your gas for that.
Yeah, they've got tough matchups coming up on the road the rest of the year. But Lumen, I still like them in all those games, although it'll be tough. A lot of travel, that definitely plays an impact.
So a lot of exciting games. We've got 2 of them for you this weekend. Our live game, Reading at Hanover-Horton, live coverage beginning around 6:45. Should be a great matchup. And our other game will have Grass Lake and Michigan Center, and that game will air on Saturday and Sunday as well. Busy week 6, tons of games that matter, tons of teams that are going to continue their playoff push. Any surprises we should watch for this weekend?
Well, we still have, I've said it a couple times, 3 out of the 4 teams new to the Cascades. I think a couple of them will pick up wins, and we'll see how many of those 3 teams by the end of the year get on the board with a W. And a lot of 4-1 teams, a lot of undefeated teams, and a lot of great football left in this year.
Yeah, well, thank you very much, Dave. I appreciate it. Would like to say hello to Josh Burgett, who is on holiday for the week, but it was nice to see a couple pairs of khaki pants instead of denim here on set. Hope everyone enjoyed the show. Thank you to Aspen 1 Hour. Enjoy all the games this weekend. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good. Talks to me like my child talks to me. How was your day? Good.